Hey, hello everybody. I am Kevin E. Davis, Etch a Sketch Artist. This is my first ever live video. I'm going to do on my first one. You may not know, I'm going to do a little intro to allow people to catch on that I am live. I am a manager, and one of my employees. I'm very excited, by the way, and maybe at the end of the video I'll take you to my desk. By the way, I'm at work, and I usually draw on my lunch. Typically, I take a half-hour lunch, and I usually draw on my lunch. And right now, I'm working on the stretch paintings from the Haunted Mansion, and in particular, I'm working on one I'm calling "Dear George." It's with Constance sitting on the tombstone holding the flower, and you scroll down, and there's George's head with the axe in it. And so yesterday I'm very excited to announce that I did finish that drawing in 8 hours, which is the exact same time it took, not the whole drawing, I'm sorry. I finished the painting portion, the stretch painting portion of the drawing. I finished yesterday in 8 hours total time. That's half-hour lunches, 8 hours total. The other drawing I had completed, which is The Girl and the Crocodile, was also exactly 8 hours, which I thought that was interesting, just the painting portion. So now what I'll do is I'll move on to the wallpaper from the Haunted Mansion as the sides to fill in the side empty area. I did that on The Girl and the Crocodile, and that itself took 10 hours. So again, I finished the painting yesterday, so one of my employees said, hey, why don't you do a 30-minute drawing, and I'll film it and do time-lapse. And I thought it was an interesting idea, and it sparked some inspiration for things to do in 30 minutes, because that's my lunch. I do a 30-minute lunch. So right now, I'm actually in the conference room that's next to my desk. And it's possible someone could peek in and say, hey, Kevin, what are you doing? I'm doing a live video on Facebook. Thank you very much. So what I'm going to do is take this time to do what I was thinking of doing is taking a list of recommendations from people and doing as many of them as I can in 30 minutes and seeing how many I could do. Someone had recommended maybe something festive, and that inspired me to do the 12 Days of Christmas in 30 minutes. To be honest, that's going to be a challenge. Oh, that is going to be a challenge. So this is what I want to do. I'm not looking at a clock. It's almost exactly 4 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'll flip the camera around. You're going to see the table in front of me, which is going to be great because I'll be able to use this to turn it. In fact, why don't I turn it around now? What I'm going to do, let me find the, I did mention this is my first one. Let me see if that works. Hey, that did. Look at that. All right, so what I'm going to do is angle it down here. Now let's do it a little more like this. All right, very nice. My clock says 3:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So what I will do is I'm going to count down. I'm going to start from 12 drummers drumming and count down to a partridge in a pear tree. Some of these may be interpretive. I have not pre-planned these drawings. These drawings are pretty much going to be improvised. It is now 4 o'clock. Okay, so I'm going to do, let's see, there's my pointer. All right. So this will represent, and keep in mind, normally I take my time with these drawings, carefully backtracking each one. I literally am making this up as I go. So it's a lot of fun because this is not my normal style. Usually I have something pre-printed in size. Now I will say, you can see I have a cheat sheet. I will admit I have a cheat sheet just so I don't have to mentally think about, okay, what are the 12 days? All right. And this works out too because I can see comments because I'm actually drawing this by looking at my phone screen. Welcome, viewers. Glad to have some people join me live. I'm anticipating others will watch post-recording. So what I'm doing, I guess the label of the video explains that I am doing the 12 days of Christmas. So we're starting the countdown. It's 12 drummers drumming. I forgot for a second where my pointer was when I looked away. So what I'll do normally, because I normally do my drawings on my lunch breaks, what I usually do is when I walk away, I'll leave a sign here, post-it on the drawing that shows me where the stylus is, or the pointer. And so, okay, all right. Again, usually I'm meticulous in my drawings, so doing these fast ones are new to me, but exciting. I recently had jury duty pretty much the entire month of October, yes. And it was that month of doing jury duty in the beautiful county of Ventura, which recently had struggles with a fire. Heart goes out to those. I had a lot of friends affected by that because that's where I was from. But I had jury duty in October there, and beautiful courthouse. And on my lunches and on breaks, I would do quick drawings in like 5 minutes. And I can tell I'm going to have to pick up the speed on this if I'm doing 12 and 30 minutes, because those quick drawings, like I said, were maybe 3 to 10 minutes, maybe at the most. All right, let's go down. I'm making sound effects. I wonder if I do that. A lot of times I'll listen to music while I'm drawing. I have earbuds in. Because I do it at lunch, people know not to bother me when I'm drawing because I need to focus. So I put up, so fun I've got. In fact, I'll take you to my desk because I do want to show my setup for my drawings, what it looks like at my desk. I'm going to call it, ladies and gentlemen, this is 12. I'm going to go like this. All right, there it is in 4 minutes. That is 12 drummers drumming. All right. Now, anybody know what number 11 is? Where's my pointer? There it is. 11 is... I'm going to do this one quick. That's 11 pipers piping, by the way. Actually, this is kind of... that's kind of a flute. Again, I'm kind of improvising these drawings, making them up as I go. Let's do that. Now, what I'm going to do is yeah, it's more like a flute. It could be a pipe. So now what I would like to do is a second drawing for 11 pipers piping for fun. Okay, so that is going to be 11 pipers piping. Or the alternate. Oh. We're just going to start over. So the play on words here, Sherlock Holmes style. This is 11 pipers piping. See what I did there? Because it's a pipe. All right. 10. Anybody know what 10 is? 10 is 10 Lords of Leaping. So this should be fun. Let's see, what should I do? I think what I'm going to do, you know what? I'm just going to work fluidly and just kind of turn this into something. I think I'll do this. I'm going to do more of a fluid drawing. Oh, this is fun, actually. Challenging myself. Now what I want to do is put a little something right here. There we go, leaping. See, there's a little animation going on there. There's the starting position, leaping over, and landing. Time check, 8 minutes into it, and we have 3 down, and carry the 1. That leaves us with 9 left. All right, now we have 9 ladies dancing. So why don't we do somewhat of the same thing, maybe a little more delicate. Let's do oh, focus. Okay, and then let's do a little, if someone knows, I think I'm combining poses here. I don't know my ballet. I think I'm combining poses here. Can someone tell me perhaps what pose I just drew? Now let's do another one here. Again, none of these were pre-planned. Usually I plan things out. Usually I draw very slowly and meticulously. I retrace my lines at least once. I usually have to backtrack a lot. You saw me do some of that on the drum for 12 drummers drumming. So doing it fast and loose. It's just it's not me. I'm just not let that get out there. I am not fast and loose when it comes to my drawings in the Etch-a-Sketch world. All right, and there's that. There's another pose that I do not know the name of. And notice how the leg wasn't that great, but I was able to go back and correct it. Sometimes, although you can't erase the drawing, you can either cover up or you can, yeah, I guess cover up is the best word for it. And there are sometimes, I did have a drawing I had done where I had pretty much just started. It was a bunch of Warner Brother characters. It was a replica of the piece called Speechless when Mel Blanc died. And I had drawn 3 of the characters, and when I got to Bugs Bunny, I tried an experiment with shading, and it failed. And I had to start all over on that one because it just was not one that I could cover up. Okay, we're going to call this 9 Ladies Dancing. I'm trying to get it. Okay, we're doing great. 11 minutes in. Down to 8. 8. Anyone know what that is? 8 maids a milkin'. Okay, there's my drawing. I'm going to repeat again. I have not planned these drawings, so I'm making these up as we go. You know, a while back, several years ago, I did stand-up comedy, and stand-up, I felt pretty good about it, but you know, the Etch-a-Sketch thing is a little more unique than all of the thousands of stand-up comics who want to make it big. So I did more of a focus on that. But something while I was doing stand-up that my wife pointed out is that I'm actually I can actually be funnier sometimes when I am improvising. And so I am improvising today, and hopefully they are just as entertaining as if I had planned them out, or more so. All right, I am doing this. I'm hoping people watch it back. I don't have so many live viewers right now. I had a couple people drop by. Shout out to some high school friends who dropped by. But let's see here. Let's do this. I'm going for something specific here. This is huge. Oh my goodness. I guess they're shopping at Costco or Sam's Club or something. Oh, her hand is enormous. Let's make that hand a little more dainty. See, just a little cover up there, and let's go back here. This is fun. At least I'm having fun, and you know, hope you are too. Oh man, that's all right. We'll just do a little correction here. I have people tell me I'm part of a group of Etch-a-Sketch artists that we share. You know, kind of how we do things and talk about Etch-a-Sketch and the techniques and such. Recently, some people have shared how when they draw for a long time, they go cross-eyed or the lines blur, and I'm kind of going through a little bit of that right now, but it's all right. So it didn't help with that hand, so we're going to do this. Let's go back here. Let's finish this arm. Losing my grip. Get a grip. All right, let's go here. Hello. Oh, then they left. All right, that's all right. Man. And let's go up here. Yeah, all right. Now we're going to just draw our head. I'll be done with number 9. If you're just catching up with us, we are doing the 12 Days of Christmas. I am currently on 8 maids a milkin'. So this is a maid getting milk. Huh? You see what I did there? 8 maids a milking. Woo! Thank you. I'm appreciate that. All right. And this, I'm going to call it 8 Maids of Milking. And that is 16 minutes. Oh my goodness, I have 7 more to do in, what is that? Carry the 1, 14 minutes? Oh my goodness. All right, so we're going to do, where am I? There I am up there. We're going to go down here and start over. All right, let's do. Gonna have to get a little more loose to make it 12 minutes or 14 minutes to get all the rest in. Might go simple on this one, folks. Not too complicated. It'd be unfortunate for my first live one to not make my time challenge. Sorry about some glare there. Oh, very elegant. See now the neck. Let's try to make this neck a little. We're going to do that? We're going to go there? Yeah, let's do that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, is that eye blurring thing and the pressure. Oh, the pressure. But we're going to do it. Oh, man. Okay. All right, see that. Easy fix. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can accept that as 7 swans of swimming. Looks more like a duck who had his nose get stuck in a wood chopper. All right. But we're going to move on. And, yeah, see, that was only 2 minutes. I don't know. You know what? I don't accept second best. I'm going to do it again real quick and much better. Yeah, see, let's knock this out. Much better. Oh, good. Just a little practice, that's all. And let's make sure we got the water because this is a swan swimming. All right. In spite of the do-over, I am determined to make goal. All right, we'll call that swan swimming. Now, very similar, we're going to do geese lane. Oh, 6. You know what 6 is? Geese lane. All right, thank you. Thank you for playing. I didn't quite erase all of the swan, so why don't we incorporate that? Okay, this is our goose. Goose. And there's a little foot there. You know, I know I've got a time limit here, but I really want to insert a gaggle of geese. No, not a gaggle of geese. I want to insert a little joke into this drawing, even though I'm limited on time. See, now his legs are already here. So let's do it real quick. Anyone know what I'm doing? Any guesses? All right, I'm going to stop there. All right, there it is. Duck, duck, goose. That's just 2 ducks. Geese laying. All right, time check. 9 minutes to do 5 more. All right, let's do. That's not it. Let's do. Why don't we? I mean, that's the big challenge, right? Is circles. So why don't we do 1? I am doing the 12 days of Christmas, and I am on 5 with about 9 minutes left to go. Counting down, fortunately. So let me focus here and get a circle. That is one of the most impressive things. Now, you notice the circle is not perfect, so what you do is once you get the basic circle done, you go back over it and you can round off some of those more cornered edges. All right, and so let's we got to do the inner circle, so unfortunately we have to draw a connecting line because it is, after all, an Etch-a-Sketch. You know what it will do? Here's what we're going to do to solve that problem with the drawing. We're going to now, we had to do a connecting line, so to kind of spring, we're going to make it a little bling, because, you know, bling. It's a golden ring now. All right. Doing some shots like this so I can capture them and post my. All right, 8 minutes. Fantastic. 4 calling birds. That's where we're at. We're doing the countdown with 8 minutes to go. Where's my pointer? There it is. Let's do this. Okay. All right. All right, there's a wing and something there, and there's a little beak. Okay, and we're almost at the countdown of 12 days. I am on number 4, and wrapping it up, sort of. Let's do a little tail here. No pressure with the time limit. And let's make a nest and have some fun with that. Let's do that. Make a little nest here. And this just scrimple there. I am at work, so bear with me as you see some reflections of lovely fluorescent lights up above. I'm in a conference room next to my desk. Usually I am, there we go. What's that? Oh, nice. Okay, that is a calling bird. Let's do that for the shot. Nice, okay. 3 French hens. That should be fun. Let's do that. All right. Have to start with that. You know what that is. It's a beret. He's French, or she. All right. Good. Let's do that. Let's go back over here. Do a little wing action here. We are calling it close on time, so I'm going to try to speed things up here. Let's just kind of seal this picture with the obvious icon. case you missed it. In case you missed, this is a French hen. Huh? All right, whoops. All right, should we call it? No, we got to finish the tower, the top of the tower there to make it match up and look nice. And done. All right, there's our French hen. I was going to swipe the top of my etch a sketch to get the time. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get these last 2 drawings in. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Now, I admit, I told you I didn't plan anything, but really, when I thought of turtle doves, I'm like, oh, I got to make it a turtle. And here it is. Okay. Perfect. And wrap it up with another leg. Turtle doves. All right. What do we got? 2 minutes. Perfect. Oh, man. Good. Let's start here. All right. This is going to be our partridge. All right, let's top that off. All right, and let's finish off this branch. A couple of leaves, and let's there. Let's do one here, one right here. And then let's do over here, let's do an actual pear. Although it's probably not going to be in season because it's winter. I don't know when pear season is. And how do I do? I got 4:29. 4:29 on my clock. In 29 minutes, I knocked out the 12 days of Christmas. Wow. All right, let's switch back here. That was, ooh, what a rush. Okay. Well, I have to say that was my first experiment, and I feel good about it. And it is still 4:29 in 29 minutes. I did the 12 days of Christmas. Now 4:30. Wow, right on the dot. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take you guys with me. You might hear some other people talking now because we're going to go out on the floor right now. So bear with me as we go out. So I just wanted to share. Oh, this is my cord when I draw. Oh, it's backwards. Sorry about that. Yeah, so that's my cord to show people I am drawing. So what I'm going to do is I want to show you the setup I have at my desk for when I draw. Hold on. This is it right here. So what I do is pretty much put my earplugs in and draw away. These are my hands to hold in my place. They were left by somebody at their desk when they left, and I've adopted them to basically hold place. So this is the setup and how I've been drawing my paintings. I've had to do them sideways, as I've shared before. That's the setup, and this I will post soon. All right, Thank you very much for your time. I've got people with questions. I've got things to approve and things to do. That's my lunchtime, and that's my lifetime. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.